Hey y'all, it's Charlene from Charlene's Crochet Corner. Today is Saturday. I want y'all to know I had the most miserable night of my life last night. I got 2 milligrams of IV morphine within 14 hours of taking my morning meds, which is ridiculous. And then I got here to the floor at 8 o'clock, and the only thing they had ordered for me was Toradol. That's like giving me a piece of candy. So, my nurse had to keep bugging the doctor, and finally we got a couple little things, but it was nothing to write home about. It was certainly nothing to stop my pain. So, I had to wait for the morning doctor, to come around at about 11:30, and he wrote for IV medicine that helps with the pain a good bit, and then a good many of my by mouth medicines too. So that'll be better. And I am just been sitting here watching the videos of all the yarn hauls from Hobby Lobby, and this is the 3rd year in a row that I have been in the hospital when the big sale was going on. I never got nary a string of yarn on sale, not the first string. And I had saved like almost $40 to go to the sale, and it's gonna be gone. So anyway, I am a little bit perturbed about that, but at least my doctor's on top of the infection and doing what needs to be done. I did bring yarn to work on a project that I'm working on, and I had about, I don't know, maybe 10 inches, about 10 inches of fingering weight, 10 inches of fingering weight, and I pulled it every dab bit out. So, yeah, I just couldn't make myself love what I was doing, so I said, what the heck, I may as well do it over, get it out and do what I got to do, something different, or I'll never like it. So, but anyway, I don't know what else more to tell y'all. I wanted to go downstairs to the gift shop because, they always have the best stuff there, but the nurse didn't feel comfortable taking me. So I said, well, I'll wheel myself down in the wheelchair. Well, then she went to talk to the charge nurse, and they said, well, now that COVID, everybody has to stay on the floor. Well, that wasn't the way it was in March. But they make up rules as they go along sometimes. Sometimes they don't want to be bothered, and that's okay, But I do like going down there because I like their lotion that they have. That is one lotion that I can use, and I can't remember the name of it, but I can use it on the ends of my fingers when they get real scratchy feeling, and put that on my fingers, and I can crochet and no yarn is picked or anything. So I do like that lotion. And then usually they have nice ink pens. Now, not a $25 ink pen, not a $10 ink pen, but a nice $2 or $3 ink pen. Let me tell you what I love. Okay, I love lotions. I love ink pens, and I love stationery paper that, is not terribly busy, but has something on it. I love stationery, and I love notebooks. I love the 5x7 spiral notebook on the side where you open it up like a book. I love those kind of notebooks, and I don't know why, but I do. And you'd think I'd have one here with me, but I don't. So, anyway, I had planned to get what I needed at the gift shop, and I'm shot in the foot again. So, anyway, in a couple hours, I'll be doing my vancomycin, and I get my Benadryl right before they start that, and so that helps me relax and helps the red man syndrome not get out of whack on me, because that's a scary thing. But anyway, well, I reckon I better get off here and start trying to make something pretty. I hope y'all are having a good day, and hope y'all are buying the best yarn ever at a great price. I wanted to get me a couple of those cakes that kind of looks like a latte. I've never had a latte cake, and I've always wanted 2 latte cakes to make me a big shop. I've never had a latte cake. I don't really know where they sell them. They don't sell them at Hobby Lobby, but they do sell something that looks like them, and they're kind of squishier in the middle, I think, by the way they look. And so that's what I was wanting to get at the sale, was a couple of the caked up yarns that would have a lot of yards to make a fat cat like me a decent size shawl, or maybe a top or something. Do y'all know that I've been crocheting 45 years, and I have never made me a crochet wearable except a scarf or 2. Everything that I've made, I've give away. I've never made me a top or a sweater or a cardigan or anything, because I'm so big it would take, 2,000 yards of yarn. And I do have a pattern for a sweater, and I can't remember the girl's name. It may come to me, but anyway, I got the pattern, and it takes about maybe 2,400. It's a long sleeve fingering weight yarn. It's got where you can hook the, has a hole in the sleeve, and you can hook it over your thumb. And I've got a beautiful orange tonal. It's called, it's in the knit crate, and it's the pigment. The pigment orange is pigment's the color, and it's orange. But I've only got 3 of them, so I think that can be got on a double down or something. But see, I'm not a member of Knit Crate anymore. I had to let my crate go by the wayside. I owe so much in medical bills that, we have to do pretty much what is, oh, excuse me, y'all, what is necessity sometimes. And it makes it hard not to say that yarn is a necessity, because to me it is. And it, to my husband, it's not. And I can't understand it. I just can't understand it. But that's the way it goes. Life in the big city. No, we're not in the city, we're in the country. So far in the country. Oh, my husband called me on FaceTime today, and Trigger saw my face, my dog. Oh, he barked, and then he decided he was going to talk to me. And oh, he just moaned and talked and groaned, and then he started crying, then he started barking, then he started talking, and he had me all in a bundle of snoots. Oh, yes, he did. He had me all just in a bundle. So, I do miss my dog when I'm gone. And I miss my husband. And I miss them in that order. Just teasing, y'all. Just teasing. I miss my husband. I love my husband very much. He's my very best friend. And this August we'll be married 36 years. Last night I had a beautiful little blonde-headed nurse with blue eyes, and she was about big as a skinny turd, and she's thinking about quitting and moving back to Augusta, Georgia, where her family's from, and maybe going to the Augusta Burn Center, or 2 or 3 of the other hospitals there. She's not sure what she wants to do, but I said, well, honey, you can get you a nice rich golfer if you go to the Augusta, the Masters golf tournament. She said, I just don't think I'm just all in it for money, she said. I just want somebody to be my best friend. I said, honey, you have got it figured out better than most who are married already. And I told her, I said, you know, when you get married and everything's all wonderful, and, you know, your husband holds the covers over your head and poots when you're on your honeymoon. I think everybody's husband's done that to their wives, but, you know, then a catastrophic thing happens, like me. And y'all have not seen me. Y'all don't know really what I'm talking about when I say I've had 147 surgeries. Y'all have no idea what I look like. So I said, so then something like this happens to me, and if you're not married to your best friend, your marriage won't survive this, because my husband has had to clean blood, and I don't mean just a little drop. I mean a lot of blood. He's had to do dressings. He's had to do wound vacs. He's had to do everything you can imagine. That man's had to do it. And he never says a word. You know, when you have to call your husband at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning to come out of his bedroom into the living room where I have to sleep in my hospital bed to empty a bedside commode that has poo in it, and he never complains, that's a good man. That's a man that loves me unconditionally. And, you know, I've said to him, why do you stay with me? You know, you could have such a good life. He said, I have a good life. And he said, you would do it for me. And I said, of course I would do it for you. He said, then why wouldn't I do it for you? So, that's what it's all about, kiddos. And I know that some of y'all have got marriages that's longer than our 36 years. And we dated 3 years and 21 days before we got married. And we didn't shack up. I lived with my parents, and my parents drove me to the church. And we left to go on our honeymoon. We came back. We had rented a little 4-room house for $50. And they paid the water bill too. And we stayed there for 9 years. We had 2 children. And we saved money to build our house. And, we just never tried to live above our means. When we went to the bank to get pre-approved for a loan, they told us that we could pay $1,700 a month. Now that was 30, maybe 34 years ago. No, it was more. It was like 10 years, so it was 26 years, say. And 26 years ago. And my husband said, $1,700? Are y'all crazy? He said, I'm going to want to eat, and I'm going to want to do something besides sit in the house. So, we worked all our bills out the best we could, and we figured out what type of amount we could use and do and pay back, and that's what we did, So, anyway, how I got off on this tangent, I just went down that rabbit trail. I just went a-running. And I'm so sorry, y'all. I need to get back to the task at hand. And that is to start back over on my project. Excuse me, I done talked till my false teeth stuck to my mouth. So, anyway. Well, Ewans, I will talk to y'all later. This should upload right quick, like I've got Wi-Fi here in the hospital. It won't take 27 hours to upload, or maybe not anyway. So, y'all be good. Y'all are special people to think about me, pray about me, put me on your prayer list, and to comment to help cheer me up. I can always count on y'all. I thank you to my subscribers, and one of these days I'm going to get to do a tutorial for y'all. I'm trying to figure out how I can get a camera to hold up. So, thank you to my subscribers that have been with me for about 1.5 years. And, if there's anybody that would like to join up, go ahead and do it. We have a pretty good time. And like I said before, I believe it was yesterday, when I get to 700 subscribers, I'm going to do a gift away. And it will not be publicized in the comments, because it will be for people who truly want to watch and see. So when I did the Christmas in July, I had 800 people. 800 people almost overnight joined my Christmas in July thing. And when I drew who my little winner was, I had about 300. Well, see, I had 300 join me. That took me up to 800. And then I ended up back to 5 something. Well, now I'm back up to 6 something. So, 669, I believe. So, if I can ever get to the magical 7, we're going to do a giveaway. Alright? I hope this laying the phone sideways didn't mess y'all up too bad. But I've got the phone sitting on like a little picture easel that I brought with me to the hospital. So when I watch y'all's videos when I'm doing something, I can have something to hold it. So, alright y'all. Have a great day. And I'll surely keep y'all, up to snuff about what's going on. Okay? Y'all have a great day. And I'll be thinking about you. Peace out, y'all. Bye. Hugs to you all.